Hi, Seth here, and welcome to the channel. You know, images can say 1,000 words. I am talking about the Image Prompt Adapter in ControlNet. It is a very powerful tool if you know how to use it. Take this AI-generated face, for example. By using multiple ControlNet models, I can create a person and a background around the face in whatever style I choose. Or I can take a photo of a young woman and change her age. Even the type and color of the hair. It even works with digital art, where I can change the elements in the art. For example, making the character wear sunglasses, or change the outfit to a cowboy. All this and more just using ControlNet and Automatic 1111. Let me show you the workflow and technique for using the IP Adapter model. All the links will be in the description. For this tutorial, you need basic knowledge of Stable Diffusion, ControlNet, Civit AI, and Automatic 1111. I have made a video on each of them, and you can find them on the channel homepage under the playlist Stable Diffusion. You need to download these 3 IP adapter models from the Hugging Face link. Also, download the IP Adapter plus Face model from the second link. This is a .bin file. You have to rename the extension to .pth. Remember that always download .bin files from trusted sources only. I double-checked the IP Adapter GitHub page, and this is a supported model, so it's safe. For the tutorial, I would use the base SDXL checkpoint from Hugging Face and other checkpoints from Civit AI based on Stable Diffusion 1.5. One of the checkpoints is Rev Animated version 1.2.2. The other checkpoint is Realistic Vision version 5.1 from Hugging Face. I will use this checkpoint for inpainting, so download both the standard and inpainting safe tensor files. Also, download the relevant VAE safe tensor files for the base SDXL and these 2 checkpoints. After everything is downloaded, load up Automatic 1111. Make sure it's updated and ControlNet is installed. Basically, the IP Adapter model is an image prompt model for text-to-image based diffusion models like Stable Diffusion. And it can also be used in combination with other ControlNet models. In this tutorial, I will showcase 4 examples and the workflow to use this ControlNet model effectively via text-to-image and image-to-image, including inpainting. For the first example, I will regenerate this reference AI image in SDXL. Then, I will use positive prompts to add elements to the final image. Let's start by adding a simple positive prompt like wearing sunglasses. I won't be adding any negative prompts here. Negative prompts will be used in third-party checkpoints. I am enabling the high-resolution fix only for fixing artifacts and won't be upscaling. To do this, set the upscale by value to 1. Also, we'll be running the image through the SDXL refiner. In ControlNet, select the reference image and the IP adapter. For the preprocessor, select the SDXL clip and change the model to IP Adapter XL. Now select the same image and enable the second ControlNet. I want to use the open pose here. This will give us more control over the subject's body and face angle. So, I have taken a base image and created a new image art while adding the sunglasses to the character. This is more accurate than the reference image option for ControlNet. Let's change the prompt and make the character wear a hat. You can also use the same seed for consistency. Let's try again by changing the prompt to a cowboy hat with sunglasses. See how accurately the AI created the hat, sunglasses, and even the shadows correctly. You can use this method to create consistent characters in different scenes. I purposely took a base image with a complicated background to test how the ControlNet model would handle the generation. There's one more trick I need to show you. It will help you understand how the AI reads the image for the regeneration. For this to work, you need to download the SDXL models for the IP adapter from the second link given earlier. Specifically this one. Go to image and load the same base image. If you click Interrogate Clip, it will caption the image and give you the prompt for it using Blip. It may take some time when using it for the first time as it will download the Blip model, which is around 850 megabytes. Check the command prompt to see the download progress. I will do the same setting as before, but in image to image. Also, I will not use the refiner here as it won't work. Choose Resize By with a value of 1. Make sure that the base image is SDXL resolution. In the prompt, let's change the subject to a woman. I created it in batches because without using Open Pose, the results are inconsistent. To fix this, activate Open Pose Full in ControlNet and regenerate the image. Now you get consistent images. You can use one of these images as a base and build on it. This technique is easy, and you can change the subject without inpainting. For the second example, I will use a checkpoint based on SDXL 1.5. This part of the tutorial involves using inpainting and is image to image. First, I will take a base AI image and change the blonde hair to a curly one from another base image. Second, I will show you the workflow to inpaint the face from another base image. For all inpainting, you should download the checkpoint fine-tuned for inpainting. It just works better. Also, if the checkpoint does not have VAE inbuilt, you need to download and select the appropriate VAE. If it does, then just select Automatic. For the IP adapter in ControlNet, tick Upload Independent Control Image. In this case, I am selecting another AI-generated image of a woman with purple curly hair. It's essential to select the Face Plus model, otherwise, it may not work. I am fast-forwarding the video for inpainting. You don't have to be very accurate while inpainting. I will avoid both earrings and her left ear, but I will make sure that the entire hair area is covered, including the hair shadow on her forehead. Even though prompts are needed for this checkpoint, it's important that you leave it blank. When I inpaint the face, I will input the negative and positive prompts. If you input any prompts here, it might alter the hair color from the IP adapter image. Just fine-tuning it a little more to cover the forehead. This turned out pretty good. For the IP adapter image, I will use a portrait close-up of a 60-year-old woman generated by AI. Over here, I would use the default negative and positive prompts per the realistic vision checkpoint. The face morphing is not done correctly if I don't use any prompts. You can see how fantastic and easy this technique is. It has not swapped the face, but somehow just morphed it using the base image, and the results are spot on. For the third example, I am using the Rev Animated checkpoint, where I would take an AI-generated vector of a house and use it as an IP adapter base image to regenerate an anime-style art. Using this technique, you can manipulate the art in various environments and weather conditions. I am using the Plus model of the IP adapter. You do need to have some prompts based on the Rev animated checkpoint. So, I will use their default negative and change the positive prompts as per requirement. Let's first try and generate the image without adding any extra elements. You can see how the anime style art is accurate to the base image. Now, what I want to do here is change the weather and environment. Let's add a beach and the ocean. Okay, this is good, but too similar to the base image. The prompt did not have that much of a drastic change. Reducing the ControlNet weight is one way to make the prompt more prominent. A value of 4 to 5.5 works. If you go too low, the image would be nothing like the base image. This is much better. It is the right balance between the prompt and the reference image used in the IP adapter. Let's try snowy weather with the same settings. Perfect. I tried to change it from day to night. It does add the moon, but without inpainting, this is the best I could get. The sky is a darker shade of blue, the lights are on, and there is a moon. Let's check out some more variations. I like this one with the big moon. Adding rain, rainy weather, and overcast. So, it has not only made the surface wet, but also added some extra clouds while maintaining the image composition. Okay, let's try one last change. Beautiful. The last example is fascinating. With this model, you can take a face and create the whole body and environment. I tried it in anime and a realistic photo, and both worked great. This works best for creating graphic novels, comics, or any artwork requiring consistent characters in different scenes. For this to work, you need the plus face model and a second ControlNet image using OpenPose. The prompt was a man wearing casual shirt and jeans, Times Square, New York City. Let's try a realistic photo and a simple prompt: a female in casual clothes in the park. I will just change the IP adapter image. I hope you learned something new in Stable Diffusion. Thank you for your support. We now have memberships enabled in the channel, where we would share resources related to specific videos in members-only community posts. For this video, you will get all the base images I used for the IP adapter and a PDF file with the prompts to try the methodology yourself. Some videos, like the comfy ones, will have JSON files for the workflows. Besides, by joining, you would support the channel beyond watching and liking the videos. Until next time.